Hi everybody, this is Brandi Mitchell and I am the producer and director of Point and Drive documentary, which is a marching band documentary that basically talks about who did you become because of music. And I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you guys a little bit about the project and where we are. I felt really compelled to do this video. You know, I started Point and Drive originally as a book. I thought it was going to be a book. When I heard the idea to do Point and Drive, and I really believe that it was inspired by God, to be honest with you, because it was in September of 2011, okay? And when I first heard to do the project Point and Drive, what I heard was that it was going to be used as a tool of recruitment. And I immediately kind of, threw it back at God, because I was like, in my head, Florida A&M University Marching 100 was the #1 band in the country. Why would they need recruitment? It was like 400 people on the field, right? Not to know that 2 months later, the incident would happen at FAMU and the whole band world would be completely just turned on its head, okay? And so I tabled the idea of doing this for at least a year and a half until I heard to pick it up and do it again. And that was in February 2 years ago, okay? And I started doing it and I did it all on my own. I did it all on my own financing, picked up a camera, got, all the tools to do it correctly. And I just started capturing the voices and the hearts of people that I already knew, my friends, my colleagues who felt passionate about the band, who probably been in the band all of their lives. And they wanted to tell their story about what it means to them. And that's where we started. And I went on continuing to, drum up marketing for it and sponsorship and all those different things. And I was just basically doing it all on my own. Then in February of last year, I started a campaign, fundraising campaign. And, we got interest, from people wanting to kind of put it on television, just to be honest with you guys. And so, you have to just be really careful when you're doing something that's a passion project. You want it to stay really pure. You just want to make sure that what you've committed to, you're able to do. And so basically, here we are now in February 2015, and I am so completely committed to finishing this project and getting it done by any means necessary. And so I have started a GoFundMe campaign, and I started the GoFundMe campaign because realistically, a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, okay, she does business. She probably got this under control. And I'm trying to say to you guys, you don't understand. I've put all my resources, all my time, that website you see, the social media, the marketing, anything that you see physically down to the trailer, I've created it myself. Okay, so I put a lot of time and energy into it. Everything I can do with these hands, I've done. All the money that I could possibly commit, I have. And so I'm asking for you guys to help this get across the finishing line. It doesn't take a whole lot to do this, okay? There is a marching band documentary that's being created right now. I told you I've been working on this project for almost 3 years. And it's based from a different school. They raised significant amount of money in a very short period of time. And I can tell you that it has nothing to do with the HBCU black college experience. Okay, so I'm just being very candid with you guys. This is something that is, experience that is kind of unique to us. And I'm trying to put it out in the world, and I'm going to need your help to support it. But you guys go on the pages and you click and you look, because I can see all of the hits, but I'm very grateful for the people who are donating, but it could go so much further if when you click on the page, you just put a couple of coins in there when you're doing it. We can get it finished. We can get it done. We can get it in the can. We can get it to the film festivals. We can get people to look at it, acknowledge it, and hopefully start putting money back into these programs and start putting money back into the universities that fuel the programs. Okay, so I'm just asking for your help today. I just felt like I had to stop and give you all a very candid conversation, let you know exactly where my heart is with Point and Drive, the tireless work that I've put into it, and how I'm going to need you to get across the finishing line. Now, what I believe is that it's going to happen. Like, I already know that, I wouldn't have been given a project that wasn't going to come. to fruition. I'm honest with that. So go to www.gofundme.com/PointAndDriveMovie. That's gofundme.com, GOFUNDME.com/PointAndDriveMovie.com, and give a donation. If you have it to give, just, we're asking that you give a donation. And you also can check out and find out more about the film at PointAndDriveMovie.com. Peace.